Yep. That's just like that, I suppose. There's not very much I can do about it. No, we're not gonna zip it actually. Fuck you. We're gonna share, we're gonna copy the link. Come over here. Going to edit this so that at least it will be pointing to the correct YouTube link, and there. We're going to be dropping most of our frames. Won't that make streaming sort of useless? It's not really about that, is it? So I might as well say the things again. Um, we did move. It didn't help, and the reason we know it didn't help is because uh, about 15 minutes after the bus dropped us off here in Oregon, 1,000 miles away from Oklahoma, we had some asshole kid wander up behind us whispering, "It's all a dream." So apparently the horseshit we're dealing with is still horseshit and we're still dealing with it. Um, so that's that. We're going to keep surviving despite the fact that a lot of people don't fucking want us to. We're going to keep being ourselves despite the fact that a lot of fucking people don't want us to. And we're going to stream even though the vast majority of these frames are being dropped because frankly, what else are we going to do? Remy, it's going to be Dark Souls. Let's talk about the content warnings, I suppose. We'll start out with the content warnings for Dark Souls. Um, Dark Souls is a game full of violence, generic fantasy, medieval violence, hacking, slashing, clubbing, blowing, um, arrows and magic spells. You get the like. Um, it is presented without much gore or detail, but not none. There are some enemies that hang out in the body horror space. We'll deal with those when we come to them. We already did the thing with the dog, so I don't need to warn for that. I think that's about it as far as Dark Souls go. I mean, also, it's a world that presents an incredibly bleak world, and that bleakness sort of pervades everything about the the game. So we'll figure that out. If that's something you have some difficulty with, that's something you have some difficulty with. This might not be the game for you. Speaking of things that might not be for you, I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes or speaks frankly about my trauma. And if that's not your vibe, that's okay. If you find that's something you're capable of hanging with, I hope that you enjoy your time here. If you showed up specifically to mock that, why? Just why? Why don't you have better things to do with your time? I have things I would much rather do with my time. The fact that you have to spend so much fucking energy doing this horseshit really points out how much more powerful than you think I am. Dark Souls. Let's click the buttons. Let's go over here to the transitions, to the live. Double click Dark Souls. I wonder if I change the ingest servers, if that would do anything. But that's not something I want to try and work out right now. Oh, right. I was going to say... that shouldn't look like that. That's fine. We are, at the moment, still taking tips, donations, whatever you wish to call them. Our PayPal link, paypal.me/aka-hailing, is in the description. The reason we're doing that is because we do not currently have any other source of income. We're not dead broke. On the other hand, it's... How does that work? There we go. We're not dead broke, but it's going to be a whole thing. So, hey. Also, if you want to tell us why our life is the way it is, what with the, harassment and all, joyinsolace@gmail.com is our email address. We would love it if someone fucking told us. We have tried to find out other ways, but people will not speak to us about it, obviously. Which we find an absolute bummer, because, again, we're in the... Oh, right. I was going to get us back to the... Well... So, the thing about it, and I say this because I don't have a lot to say about the game just at the moment until we get back to the other bonfire. The thing about it is that we occasionally hear this fucking sentiment out in the world. It's like you're not alone, people are rooting for you. And that's great and all, but it's difficult to believe. Here's the reason why. It's because were that the case, surely there is a person who would be able to just say to us, hey, here's the thing you're going through, here's how to fight it. The idea that, because quite certainly the people who want to harass us have no difficulty doing that, and they want to code it very, very poorly in ways that are incredibly obvious and unsubtle. But they still do it in ways that are obvious and unsubtle. And the fact that people can get as close to us as they like to do that, but can't fucking... But the people who are on our side cannot just tell us the one fucking thing we need to know. It just doesn't gel. Because the thing that you're... The situation that you were trying to get us to believe in that scenario is something like, oh, there's this big thing happening, this massive thing happening, that anyone getting close to it puts them in terrible, terrible danger. And again, that doesn't gel with the fact that it's also something that shitty little kids can use to try and harass us on the street and online. Oh, there you are. You're over there. Let me heal first, and then I'll spin this. Like, the idea that, like, there's also some sort of NDA in play where no one is capable of talking about it for legal reasons also doesn't gel because it implies that the entire world is under the same NDA. And no, we don't really know what the fuck to do about that. Disney's not that big yet. Lord willing, the creek don't rise, it won't get there. In fact, the idea that there is any sort of legal proceeding that means that we can't be told what is going on is, like, basically the exact opposite of what legal proceedings are for. Like, the idea that there's some court effort going on that we can't be privy to is literally a Franz Kafka novel. So, I don't know what to do about that. Besides keep asking, besides keep opening our mouths to let people know that we understand enough of what is going on to be absolutely pissed. That we need help. That we would love it if someone stepped up. If you are sitting there thinking, ooh, that's not my place, let me tell you, it is your place. I am giving you permission for it to be your place. Because we are bone deep fucking tired of living like this. It is the worst shit. I mean, it's not the worst shit, obviously. There's far worse shit. But it's not good. People shouldn't live like this. Shit fucking hurts. Did I kindle the bonfire in the jail cell? I think I did. Yes, I must have, because I have 7 Estus flasks right now. Which means I must have started at 10. Ow. Okay, hang on. Let me go ahead and make you not my problem. Oh, not up here. Oh, that's fine. I should drag these other 2 fuckers over here. I think this isn't the way I need to go right now. What in shit was that? No, what was that? What were you using? Fucking Macross missile with arrows for some reason. What is that? Is it the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch? Well, okay then. Let me down, asshole. No. Getting in the thing wouldn't do me damn good. Caduceus Kite Shield. Is that better than what I'm using? I mean, not. Because the Caduceus Kite Shield does not have a cool spider on it. But let's go ahead and have a look at the stats anyway. The Caduceus is the snake thing, right? Yeah, there it is. X to toggle display. There we go. It's not much worse, but worse at lightning. But still 100% physical. Yeah, I'll leave it as an option, but I think I'm gonna probably keep with the shield I have. It's got a spider on it. Spiders are cool as long as they're, not near me. Alright, well, if you would quit. Could you just? Well, I forgot how much I dislike this run. So you're not seeing anything. That shouldn't be the case. Let's have a look at OBS and see why that is the way that looks. Oh, I know why it's like that. It's like that because it's trying to capture the monitor I don't have. Um, I had to leave one of the monitors behind. So that's unfortunate. Um, that's fine. I can just fix it this way. Not duplicate, not rename. Grid mode. Oh no, that's not what I want. I want this over here. Yeah, display. Device not connected or... There we go. That's how that's supposed to look. Alright, so you can now see Dark Souls where you could not previously see Dark Souls. I'm going to hit the bonfire to just reset those two Snakeamans, being honest with you. The Snursons. Because I think the way to keep the Snursons from being a problem, the way they've kept being a problem for a little while, is to just beat them up the ladder. And then once they get up here, I can just kick them off. Being kicked off is a kind of specific sex act. But if that's what you're into, I'm not here to judge you. Alright. So now you get to see the, now you get to see the fucking video be all juggly on top of everything else. It will look a little bit smoother in the VOD as opposed to the live, because that's just kind of the way that interlacing works. Or not interlacing. I don't know the word I want. But once we're... Oh, well, that's a shame. I wanted the staircase to be on this side. But it's not. The staircases stay where they are between deaths. So that's cool. How the shit am I supposed to get over there to fix that? We'll figure it out. In the meantime, I'll just pull this crystallized undead. Motherfucker. But apparently I won't do that. Because the crystallized undead does not want to go out of the safety of their little tunnel. Which, honestly... It's good tactics. And I think we get to the other side, we can go back through there? No, we can't, can we? Oh, damn. Oh, hang on. Let's turn this handle. Ow. And I think, ow, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. It's just I'm not supposed to get hit in the face by that archer while I'm on my way through. There we go. Let me go ahead and heal real quick. And then this puts us, yeah, up above, but on the... Jesus fucking... Would you? Could you? With your shit? Would you? Could you stop the bit? Okay, well... Got our souls back, and that's absolutely the farthest away from the main thing, but we did do it. Not a limited currency. Alright, we're not going to bother with any of the other stuff. We're just going to go down here where we're supposed to go, over to the fucking other... Did I not open this chest? I apparently did not open this chest. What is within this chest? A blue titanite chunk. We head out this way, where there is this bonfire waiting for us. Finally, we arrived at the other bonfire, which still needs to be kindled, but that's okay, we have humanity to spare. We use both of these, because we're about to go do a whole hell of a fucking thing. This is the thing we're about to run up on. My least favorite, oh right, one of my least favorite parts of Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls. Because going through goddamn Seath the Scaleless crystal maze. And the thing about Seath the Scaleless fucking crystal maze is that it is invisible. So. Where the hell is the exit from here? Is it further down? I guess it must be. Matchmaking failed. I'm not even looking for a partner right now. Everything in my life is too weird to want to try and bring someone else into that. Hey, you. Hey. Get up off there. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I destroyed both of those channelers, and I did, but then I rested the bonfire. That's what the bonfire does. Resets the enemies. Sort of the core mechanic of the game. Or among the core mechanics of the game. Fucking alright then, it's not this way. Oh, it's over this way and down, right. Or, no, this room is a room we were just in that we hadn't gone in previously. This room, here, and down. The little flight of stairs, and then there's an exit from there. Yep, there we go. Dog Spirit Jakob has invaded. Alright, are you up there, or are you in here somewhere? Oh, you're up there. Good for you. Oh no, that's not you. That's a crystalline. A crystalline undead. They're gone now. There's a couple crystal golems out here. We've seen a couple of these. The crystal golems are prisons. They're supposed to keep souls inside so that they can't get out. These ones are blue, so they're empty. Oh, there's Jakob. Well, there you go. No, I'm not going to stay down. I'm going to keep doing the same shit I'm doing. I am out of humanity, unfortunately. It means we're going to have to do this next bit. It's probably fine. Should try to just activate these crystal golems one at a time. So they don't have to fucking fight them all at once. That looks like it's going well. There we go. Excellent. How do you get up there? I suppose you just walk. It doesn't look like there's anything over there, though. No, I probably need a jump, but again, there's probably not anything there that's useful to get. That's apparently not going to stop me from trying. Hey, there we go. Need a plunging attack. I did it. Gorgeous view. Which you're not wrong. I do really like the crystalline structure, even though I'm going to hate going through it. We're gonna have to go back to Blighttown after this, aren't we? Yeah, I think that's the play. That's a problem for future me. Current me has enough. There's fucking 3 of them over there. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, if I just bow one of them, is that only going to draw one of them, or is that gonna aggro all 3 of them? Let's go fight this other one in the corner while we think about that. Hey, bud. Yeah, I know, I caught you on your smoke break, but I sort of need souls right now. Oh, no. Shit. There was another one I missed. Oh, shit, there were 2 I missed. Well, that's an ideal. There's glow leads on the ground over here. I guess I'll go get those. There's the crystalline set. It was the 3 in the corner, and I just activated both of them just by speaking their names, apparently. So that's great. Oh, no. Those are the 3 I was thinking of. So where the hell were these other fucks? I guess it doesn't matter, they're going back to their patrol routes. That's cool. I'm gonna go over here and get this obvious pillageable corpse. Okay. Here are you. What's on this over here? Another blue titanite chunk. I get the feeling there's a lot of those. Are you surrounding anything of interest? Is there a glowly on the ground around you? Doesn't look like it. I think I'm just not gonna bother interfering with you. Let's get down over this way. Whew, okay. Here's where the couple I missed were. That's cool and good. Let's go ahead and get completely out of the way. I'm kind of trying to let the trees do the work of breaking their fucking pathing, but that's not working quite the way I want it to. So, this is something I've been thinking about over the last week. I will probably finish out Dark Souls here on YouTube. But after that, I think that I will switch back to streaming on Twitch. This was, streaming on YouTube was good enough when I was just doing it because I wanted to stream. But getting paid on Twitch is just so much easier. And again, until such time as we get another job, this is the only nominal source of income, so. We might as well do it there. I thought about maybe doing other things, other creative shit, art, commissions and things like that, but I know that those will not get picked up with any real interest. They certainly didn't the last time I tried. What's over this way? Yeah, I'm just sort of walking on what appears to be thin air. That's kind of the bit of the level. In fact, oh hey, there's a spare humanity. In fact, I guess this is the point where it's teaching you that exact thing. Or it's like, oh, here's the little snowfall-looking things. And they're impacting on an invisible bridge, so you can just walk over that way. It's the low stakes tutorial area for that. There's no tutorials in Dark Souls, you know. It doesn't hold your hand at all. Oh, right, I forgot there were these down here, moonlight butterflies. I'm not gonna bother fucking with you, in hopes that you do not fuck with me, therefore. Gratefully, some people have put down the orange soapstone messages to let us know where the paths are, because you can put them just on the invisible bridge, marking out the space, which is nice. Kind of them. Huh, that crystal golem's following me, isn't it? Well, not anymore. Well... So that person was very nice to label the exact place where the path turned. Alright, let's try that again. In fact, let's grab that last human. Let's crack that last humanity and that, because I would like some help going into this fucking boss fight with Seath. I'm mad about Seath. It's exactly the kind of, not because the fight is particularly bad. I think it's fine. I remember it being fine, although it's been a while. The character archetype of, these conquerors came to blow up all of my people. And because I was weak, I betrayed them so that I at least would be safe, is something that bothers the shit out of me. No, we're not going to deal with you. Crystal golems, you were going to stay over there. We can just run past this one. I don't have to interfere with any of these, I don't think. Well, I mean, I need to not get knocked off the stage by the big AoE attack, I suppose. But beyond that... I'm trying to remember if the Moonlight Butterflies here drop anything of interest. I just noticed that this one here, the first path ahead, doesn't have a, like, that is a dev-placed soapstone message, not one of the player ones. Dark Souls doesn't hold your hand. Yep, I can see where I died, right over there. Scenic. Beautiful. There's a way down from this, right? I suppose I could just leap over that. I thought that was an easier way to do that, though. Like a path down that wasn't quite that. Oh, I was supposed to go over that way. That is the easier way. Go down over that and then out to that outcropping and then down. But instead of that, I'm going to do this. Leap from the lion's head will cross and all. Alright, I don't think I can avoid you. I can't tell if you're gold. What in shit was that? No, that was the intended path I was supposed to walk on. What the hell are you doing? Alright, let's try that again. Shwoosh. You're just gonna not, or just gonna not. I'm just gonna get into the crystal cave. We're just gonna go down these. I haven't bothered to image describe it very much. It's a, you ever see a geode? No, that doesn't help, does it? So a geode is like a big piece of rock that you break it open and there is crystals inside of it. This is basically that. It's just a massive and incredibly deep cave with crystal formations poking all along the sides. Some just sort of very pretty and in your way, some large enough to walk on, like this one. So, no, that is... So why... I don't understand that at all. Okay, hang on. Okay, I don't have to jump apparently, I can just be there. Alright, so why the hell did I slide off of this? Like, it's clearly the place I'm meant to walk. Like, there's even a shiny over here and a crystal golem over that way. I guess I need to stay on this side, the less steep one. Well... I knew that the crystal golem's attack had knockback. And I knew that I was standing on a very narrow ledge. And perhaps I should have put those two ideas together. But I didn't. So that's fun. Let's try it one more time. Have a sip of this water real quick. Delicious and life-giving. I need more of that. Excuse you. Cease. Just gonna get around you. We go down these, again, beautiful crystal formations. I like crystals. Not in necessarily a metaphysical way, I just like the way they look. We're going to push out this way, and then turn that away, and then turn another few degrees this away. You know, when you have enough of those fucking soapstone, you have enough of those soapstone jobs on the invisible bridge, it actually makes it a real breeze to walk through. I'm going to go ahead and sip my drink before I deal with you. Alright, so I can't block your attacks because of the knockback. I just have to stick and move like Doc Lewis taught me. Join the Nintendo Fun Club. So yeah, you are gold. It's not just the lighting. Does that mean you were filled? And if you are filled, with what? Stop that. Okay, well, that didn't bop me back too bad. I do still need to be on a swivel. Now, as this appears to be a filled golem, I don't want to try to knock it off the edge, because I want to see what toys it has within its beautiful gleaming body. There we go. And nothing, you're just big for no reason. Great. So I can't go off there. There should be little falling dingling things, but they're not. I mean, they are, just not around here. I just walk out this way? Probably not, right? Alright, I'm gonna go back up and go around and see if that helps. I wonder if going this way was not like an optional path. God, it's so fucking stressful. Alright, that being taken care of, can we go over here and then go around? No, because that really feels like it's trying to get me to fall over. No? Okay, so it is this way, I guess. Imminent fall. Okay, so this just leads us back to the same place we just were. Hang the fuck on. I'm just gonna look this up. Because I deeply dislike this and I don't want to keep fucking with it. Crystal... No, no thank you. Crystal... Stop doing that. Crystal... Cave... Dark Souls... No, not Crystal Cove. You reach the point where the crystal walkway makes a Z shape, but don't follow this path before you turn the first corner of the Z shape on the left. You will notice opening with some snow falling and hitting thin air. We did that bit. That was the tutorial zone. Taking on the golden crystal golem. Once you make it across the invisible path, you'll be on the large crystal walkway. Head to the end and drop off the platform on the left onto an invisible platform. Like... So I guess I'm supposed to drop off over this way? I'm not seeing the thing's impact where there will... be a place to land. Do I have any of the fucking... prism stones? I do. Use item. Okay, well, that didn't help overly. Let's try that again. I mean, it's not really doing it, is it? Golly, I fucking hate this. Alright, let's go back up this way and see if I missed. See if I missed the turn. Oh, there's another walkway over that way. Okay. That's where I'm supposed to be going. Or at the very least, it's a place I can go. Yeah. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I think just pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess I can pretty easily walk over to this bloodstain. And I think walking directly that way is why the bloodstain is there. I'm just going to be very, you know, that's the exact edge, isn't it? All right. Well, we learned something. Whew, all right. I'm going to give that one more try. If I don't get to the bottom of it, I am going to go ahead and take a fucking break. And again, we're just going to zoom past all of the crystal golems in the courtyard here. Did I still not get my orange soapstone? I think I didn't. I think I forgot to. I'll make that a priority once we're done with this, so that I'll have a way to mark some of this shit. You. No. Cease. Alright, we're just going to run straight forward off of this one. We go down over here. It really upsets me the way that you start sliding. Off of that, it feels like it's telling you that you shouldn't be walking that way, but it is in fact the correct way to go. Can I just get a still image overview of these invisible walkways? I'd love for that to be the case, but there does not appear to be. Let's crunch through you real quick. Readjust where my butt is so that I can both alleviate some stress on my butt and see the screen a little bit better. I should just crank the gamma on this a little bit, I think. I'll do that here in a moment once I'm out of range of these crystal golems. Where's the fucking soil? We're gonna do this, everyone. Oh, no, that brightness is at 10. Oh well. Alright, well. So, fortunately this time, the place to be is a little bit closer. I should, actually, and I will, just put the fucking, there we go, prism stones on my hotbar. So we'll just use them properly the way they're meant to be used. I feel like I'm going to need considerably more than this. Oh, well, good. Did you hear the screaming? The screaming is the part that means you'll die if you fall that far. I'm going to need more prism stones than this. Because I think there's another blue titanite slab. Because I think there's like a whole nother one of these. Yeah, I in fact think that this was a side path that just led to a particular treasure. Shit. Well, no, that can't be the case, right? Because there's not a way back up to where I got to. I had to fall a little ways to get over here. So I need to go this way some way. Do I need to jump onto that one? Because that's absolutely not going to happen. That's just not how that works. Yeah. Alright. I said I was going to take a break. And I'm going to. And in the meantime, I'll probably look at a video real quick that's going to show me the correct way to navigate this fucking invisible labyrinth. Before I go to break, I want to take the opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter. that Palestinian, Ukrainian, Iranian, Sudanese, Congolese lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people. As it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people with a firm foundation under them don't need a big lever to move a world. Don't need as big a lever to move the world. So while I'm on break, I'm going to go to my social media, to the mutual aid hashtag, and boost what needs I can there. Just that you take the opportunity to investigate mutual aid initiatives in places you operate, both online and in meet space. Because the only way we get out of this is through. And the only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, maybe do a stretch or drink some water, have a snack, go to the restroom, take your meds, do whatever self-care is useful to you. I'll do the same, and I'll see you back here in just a little while. I'm not going to bring up Wiki Roulette right now. Hey, I'm back. Apparently, disasters have abated after the defeat of the Gravelord servant. God, I wish that were me. Alright. We're gonna try this one more time. I did look up a video. And it's easier than I was making it because I was, in fact, going a way that was not actually conducive to moving forward. In my defense, they made it unintuitive on purpose because it's Dark Souls. I'm certain this is something I could go find. I kind of just want to listen to Hidetaka Miyazaki talk about fucking his game design he does for, like, 3 hours. I'm not one of these people who, like, wish to grab the man by his lapels and shake him and go, why? But I would like to know why. I come at it with interest in my heart as opposed to rage. Alright, so we go over the first invisible path, over this very large crystal formation, over to here, and we do drop down over here to the left where I was dropping down previously. But we don't go forward, we instead turn around into this little zone over here where there were crystal lizards, but there's not crystal lizards anymore. They ran away. We head out of here, and then it's basically straight across from here. It's apparently that easy. See, once you know exactly where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do, it's easy. This puts us into the area where there are, as I promised in my Go Live tweet, clams. Let's go ahead and just activate one of these. Oh, no. That didn't happen. Nope, another one stays back there. Good. I really love the design of these fucking clams. They are on 6 human legs, or I'm sorry, that's 5 human legs, and are otherwise just clams with, like, pokey bits poking out of the top of them. There's no, criticaling them. They're too big for that. But I like very much that when they die, they open up and show that where pearls might otherwise be in a clamshell, it is just fucking full of skulls. Incredible design. I like it very much. I'm hearing myself at like a at a slight delay, which is interesting. Because like I said, we had to leave one of the monitors behind because we ended up getting here on a bus instead of in a car, and we just had to triage because there's only so much you can carry. Oh, right, you drop Twinkling Titanite. They're a fucking... Is there a bonfire down here? Is it over this way, where this one clam is being very secretive? The answer is apparently no, but I'm still going to kill this secretive clam. As long as I'm over here. Might as well. Maybe I'll use that Twinkling Titanite for something. I would kind of love if they dropped some sort of clam shield. It's just like the top of the whole clam. Yes, the entire clam. They're... Ow! Okay, so they're easily staggerable is the first thing. And the second thing is that they hit like a fucking truck. I was really sure there was a bonfire down here. Apparently that's not the case, which bothers me, because it means I'm going to have to do all of that running, all of that running every single time. Which doesn't make me feel very good. I don't know, maybe we'll get this fight in one. Okay, well, it turns out we're not going to get this fight in one because I was too busy running from those clams and got backstabbed by a clam. Love it. Like it, love it, need it. That's a DC Talk song. Like it, love it, need it. Remember DC Talk from the 2000s? Not even the 2000s, must have been the 90s, right? Fucking during that period where we were in church every Sunday and Wednesday. We also had a collection of DC Talk records, by which I mean we had the 2 DC Talk records, Free at Last and Jesus Freak. We used to be very Christian. Now we just take the Christian morals that, you know, are actually any good goddamn good and sort of leave the rest to take care of itself. You read a lot of those words in red in the Bible, they're pretty good. All about, like, feeding the hungry and helping the poor get well. Hanging out with sex workers and disliking money. Your occasional, incredibly inflammatory reminder that Jesus was a Middle Eastern communist. Alright. So I guess now that we know how to get around to the thing, it's not going to be that hard. I just need to drop down here. Then Benaruni, Liquid Booker T. And completely miss all 3 of these crystal lizards because that's kind of just not the way the sword attacks. And just iron sights our way over to this platform. Wonderful. That puts us out here with the clams. Should we just run past the clams? I think not. I think we have to take out the clams. Otherwise the clams will come after us. So, let's pull the bow strats. Take out these clams one at a time, because that's what killed us last time, as we got 2 clams on us at once. Please quit. Like, fortunately, they're not doing magic damage, so the 100% physical shield is just, you know, doing its job. They weren't bad albums, the DC Talk albums, I feel I should say, for posterity's sake. But, like, they're probably the best version of Christian hip-hop that we were going to get. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's better Christian hip-hop out there. But I hadn't heard it. It's like, from what I remember, that it actually has, like, an alright flow, and some of the rhymes are good. It's just that, at the end of the day, it is about, abstinence and... Ooh, dropped a prism stone for no reason. Abstinence and how you should stand your ground if people make fun of you for being a Christian, something that absolutely, totally happens all the time in America. Oh, shit. Well, can I just run away? I mean, I can. How far out do I need to get before the clams stop? Apparently that far. Apparently that's the gate cutoff point where they don't want to go past. What is, like, let one of you... no. Oh yeah, you just literally can't get past there. Your heads are too big. Cute. Oh, nope, I was wrong. You can't get past there. That's fine. They're both just kind of, like, back and forth, huh? Side to side. Let's start advertising and make some real money. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sip my drink a couple times while you do that attack. Ooh, that was incredibly greedy of me, but I got away with it. Oh, hey, a purging stone. Good. That means if I fucking rumble into the fucking basilisk hole again, I don't have to walk all over Hellengon trying to earn enough money for another purging stone. It kind of looks like the drop frames have fixed itself, which that's nice. I don't know why it was quite that bad earlier. Alright, so all of that taken care of. Let's head into here and fuck with this fight. This obvious massive boss arena with the fog all over the floor and the crystalline statues and the glowy thing at the end. Let's go see what that's about. We take a few steps in and get to our cutscene. We take a number of steps forward and face down that glowy thing over there. The floor rumbles, and out of the darkness comes this pale asshole, Seath the Scaleless. We have seen Seath before for a second when they killed us with crystalline energy previously, and then threw us in jail. So here's the thing. Seath is invulnerable until you kill that thing. So let's go ahead and start off by doing that. And now all that's for it is to stay close, avoid as much of these fucking crystal hits as possible, and just wail on that S key. Oh, that's absolutely... Yep. Right, that's why the clans drop purging stones, because the fucking crystal energy kills you with curse damage. Shit. Do I have anything that is... Yes, thank you. While cursed, your HP is half. Lifting the curse requires a purging stone or the healer, New Londo. I appreciate the reminder. Cursed isn't something you deal with often. I fortunately have a purging stone right here. Okay, great. We're just going to rest that bonfire and real quickly look through our shit and see if there's anything we have that is specifically resistant to curse. Not a lot of it. Silver Knight Helm is something. Havels. If we want to fucking wear Havel's set. The Black Iron Helm isn't bad. And Dingy Hood is actually very curse resistant. And I think that's our best play. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. The rest of these also have, like, the Dingy Robe is, yeah, that's all going to be... Oh, whoops. And which is it, the Bloodstained Skirt? Yeah. It's going to take our poise to hell, but that's not the thing I care about. Do I have any humanity on me? Or did I use all that up? I do not have any humanity on me. That's a fucking shame. I can maybe go fucking farm some real quick. No, I don't want to do that. We're only going for another, like, 30 minutes. I would really like to be able to finish this fight. It does mean that I'm probably going to have to... Alright. It does mean that I'm probably going to have to kill those clams every time. Because I am going to want the purging stones. If I'm going to be dealing with fucking curse over and over again. Right. But fortunately, now that we know what the hell we're about, we don't have to fuck with literally anything down here. That one crystal golem is the only combat thing in our way. It's all just running on the invisible paths, and now we know how to do that easily. So, just get our iron sights. Off this way. Down the... Oops, no. I keep trying to go around that piece of rock when I shouldn't. It's down here. Okay. I got one of the crystal lizards. Dropped a couple of twinkling titanite. Again, I am uncertain what I'm going to be using that for. I should go and farm the rest of the demon titanite, shouldn't I? So that I can finish leveling up my beautiful bug leg. No, stop it. Be a good clam and get shucked. Who? Yep, completely missed that. Right, please come over here, where your compatriot died. Would you mind if I balanced this glass with milk? Where your visiting friend accidentally was killed. Would it be okay with you if I wrote a reminder of the things I would forget to do today otherwise? Using a green magic marker, if it's alright, on the back of your head. That's from Someone Keeps Moving My Chair. From the They Might Be Giant song called Someone Keeps Moving My Chair. That one's been on the mind a little bit lately. Can't imagine why. Alright, there's 3 clams down. Yeah, are you far enough away that I'm not gonna get you to interface with me? I come deal with that? Yeah, I guess. Oh, there's 2 of you over there, actually. I think that's the mistake I keep making. Alright, purging stone, please. Okay, not twinkling titanite. That's not what I asked you for. And you know it. Alright, 2 more clams and then we can try that fucking fight again. I am really, really hoping that one of these fucking clams drops a purging stone, because if they don't... I am going to have to just go and farm for another one from the Moss Maiden. And I don't want to spend time doing that. I would much rather just beat Seath today. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to be doing this, like, every weekday. Until there's some sort of sea change, I think. Because, again, this is just a monetary thing now. Hi, Slox. Sorry I didn't notice you before. I've been going back and forth. My audio is sort of something the way. So I'm listening back to the stream because I have it up, and I hear what you're saying. That's not a function of the. That's not a function of the stream, I don't think. That's just the way my voice sounds right now. It's raspy, because I'm feeling feelings, and that's just sort of how that's like. Let's take some delicious life-giving water and try to alleviate that. Hope you've been having a good day, Slox. I see that you've been watching some doctor movies. Oh, shit. I had forgotten. Oh, yeah. Having this armor set helps with that fucking curse a lot. Okay. Good. I'm glad. It still hurt like a motherfucker, but at least I didn't get cursed and die. This might go well. Okay, or... Okay. Just dead center, huh? Yep. My audio is sort of low. It's been cool. I found out they've got Doctor Who books. Nice. I was also aware that there were Doctor Who books. A couple of those books got made into, like, actual shows. Like, actual episodes. If it's sort of low as compared to the thing, I can fix that. I just, well, no, not like that. Hang on, I gotta bring up OBS. And you're gonna see the tunnel of infinitude. I'm sorry about that. Um, I can't really crank myself up. I can crank the game down a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. The balance is okay, just low in general. Oh, well. Then I'll fix that balance that I just fucked then. I don't really have a solution for that. Like you just saw the OBS. It's up as high as it'll go. I'm speaking a little more quietly than usual because I am now in a space that I share with two other people and don't wish to be very audibly intrusive. Was it which one was it? What are they called? The fucking, not the Nightmare Family, that's Cody Rhodes. The Family of Blood. Yes. The, 10 and Marsha Jones, episode, two-parter, Family of Blood, was originally a Doctor Who novel. Which is one of my favorite Doctor Who stories because it's one of the few ones where the Doctor, like, goes, oh, there's actually not, like, a middle ground we can reach with this threat the way that he so often tries to. And resultantly, just sort of, I mean, I guess spoilers for a very old episode of television, but just sort of leaves the entire family to rot in various ways. It's like, oh, you have hardcore in there. It's sort of a little bit of a precursor that we get to the Doctor we see for just a little bit in, like, Waters of Mars. Which I kind of wish the show had let David Tennant do more of, because it was a really interesting turn. That kind of the Time Lord triumphant thing. It's like he had felt terrible because he was the last survivor of the Time War, and then he comes around in that special to, no, that means I won. And resultantly, I get to fuck around massively. But they kind of, like, shut it off in that same special, and that's not where he would have ended. He probably would have ended in the same place that he ended up ending, but it would have been interesting to see him explore that more. I'm sorry, I'm just sort of holding court on my own Doctor Who opinions. Which of the books have you been reading? Come here. Oh, well, shit. That's not what I wanted. The Doctor Who short trips. I finished on the one where they go to Ireland. Jamie turns on the view screen and shouts, "Will-o'-the-wisp," and runs out immediately to get removed from this plane. Rough. Will-o'-the-wisp, a terrible creature. There are. For reasons that I feel can be easily surmised. Few things I dislike or find more horrifying than something that purports to be a safe path through a dangerous place that ends up being a much more explicit danger. Oof. Already getting too many hits in a row. Step point 5, keep your guards up. Oh, hey, there's another purging stone. It's good that the dingy robe is actually, like, doing the work of keeping me free from curse. And the Doctor and I think it's Victoria were making his unbirthday cake when that happened, which I'm still not sure what that's supposed to be in the Doctor Who universe. I mean, presumably it's the same as in the Lewis Carroll universe, right? It's a day that's not your birthday. Or the day he was unbirthed. I wonder if Time Lords and or Time Ladies don't celebrate their birthdays so much as they celebrate the day that they look into the maw. I can't remember if it's called the Maw right now, actually. I think I might be thinking of something else. But there's this thing that the Time Lords do when they come of age where they look into the time vortex and choose their, like, new name. I wonder if that might not be a more personally significant date. Ow. Oh, do I survive this? I would have if I had got hit by the tail right there. I bet they explained it and I just got distracted. They either get really inspired or they get tinnitus. That is the wildest way I have ever heard that put, but you're not wrong. I wonder if the master would have turned out differently if someone had just told them, hey, you know, if you do that thing where you put your hands over your ears and tap the back of your neck, the drumming might go away. Just going to do the run back real quick. Given that I no longer need to worry about the curse part of this so much, I think I might as well just run past all of the clams too and just run into the boss fight. Yes, I think I will try that. That presumes I can. There's an awful lot of them, and they don't move very slowly. But we can give it a go. I've already given up on collecting souls at this point. We're just doing the boss fight. There we go. There's another crystal lizard. Okay. Alright, time to juke out all these clams. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Alright, yeah, that works. Right, now I just need to run over here, smash these little invincibility strands. He gets all mad and sad about it for a second, so I can get in a couple hits. Because I can't, because I used up all of my, used up all of my stamina running. It's like that sometimes. Big swing. Big swing with claws. Which is my favorite Christmas album, by the way. No, I can run away from that. Yes, okay, great. Okay, this is actually incredibly doable. I just need to watch out for the massive AoE. Everything else is just like straight up dodgeable. Yeah, see? Already down to like half health. And down to a quarter. Oh yeah, I think I got this. I think I got it this time. That's exactly the big AoE I said I should watch out for, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and drink my drink a couple times. I think that's it. Yes, it is. Wonderful. The Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. Defeat Seat the Scaleless, Inheritors of Souls. And got a humanity in there as well for good measure. Oh, this is why I thought there was a bonfire down here, because you get a bonfire when you defeat the boss. Obviously, because fuck walking up the crystal caves. I got a little notebook today. We were supposed to already have it, but I did it because I really wanted to make an all about Slox page. This is an incredible endeavor. A big part of our whole, like, or mine, I guess, sort of vanity is important shtick is that, you know, self-reflection is actually an incredibly good thing. And, like, sitting and actually writing down shit about yourself is incredibly useful. Because it lets you sort of see the gaps that you might not notice otherwise. Well, what have you written in your All About Slox page? If you have written anything. In the meantime, I'm going to warp us back to Firelink Shrine. Or, you're still here, huh?
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Yup. Good on you, I guess. Let's do the level up and then just head down to Blighttown. I really don't want to, but I'm gonna anyway. How many levels can we afford right now? Two of them. So let's go ahead and do the thing I was doing and get our dexterity to 30. I guess I'm just trying to figure out stuff I want to do. Still a fantastic goal. Oh, you're still here.
You sorry fool.
Uh-huh.
You could not be the chosen one.
Yup.
Enough.
Sure.
I shall slumber until I am awakened again.
Uh-huh. Take your sad little ball and go home. Framp's mad at us because we chose to hang out with Darkseeker Kathy. Can I actually just teleport down to Blight Town? I'd really like it if that were the case. Undead Parish, Chamber of the Princess. Dark Moon Tomb, the Abyss, the Depths, the Undead Parish. Get to the Depths. Where does that put us? No, Depths puts us, over by the fucking... The butchery. I don't want to be there. It would take too long to get to where I'm going. I guess the easiest way to do this would be to go out to... The archives? I guess. So when you say stuff you want to do you mean like art projects or like personal goals or what? You don't have to share if you don't want to. I am just interested. Okay. So we're gonna take this way down to the fucking motherfucking here. Nope, not that way. No, not you. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you. I swear there's another way up from here. Ah, yes, here it is. Right, and this leads us up to Valley of Drakes. Do I want to try and fight that? That's the door to Blight Town that I'm trying to go into. Do I want to go through the Valley of Drakes real quick and fight that other dragon? As long as I'm here. I think I'll give it a shot. Fuck it. Because I really don't want to do Blight Town. I might as well put it off. Oh, hey. Wood stuff. And Beatrice's catalyst. Oh, this is where Beatrice died. Well. I just don't really have anything to do ever, so I need to try new things. I love this for you. Well, here's this fucker. Obviously a big dead dragon. We can go up this way. to sort of go around it, but that doesn't actually help us do much. There's a whole bunch of shinies around the big, obviously dead, and totally not a problem dragon. Let's go ahead and pick one of these up. Soul of the Proud Knight, wonderful. There's 2 more in here. Oh, look at that. It turns out you're alive. And can swing your whole body. What? Again. Alright, so I died basically. I'm going to try that again. Like, what sort of new things do you feel you want to try? Okay, so the clearly it is undead now. Dragon is up. It stopped playing pretend. Right, what is that garbage? It's toxic. I mean, there's definitely some flavor of toxic, right? I'm wondering if it's actually the... Wow, you can get 2 of those in before I can even stand up. That's... Fascinating. Okay. I gotta remember to send the thing back up. Actually, give me just a moment. I'm gonna turn the light on in this room. Hey, it turns out when the light's on, you can see. Has anyone ever told you this? No, I don't need to do that. While we go down, let's just take a sip of this water. Well, trade-off, it has made the screen darker, but that's not going to matter so much when we're out in Drake Valley, because it's just brighter out there. That's the problem. I don't really know. I think it'd be fine with just finding a show or book that I'd really like. Is that why you got to drop him? Pardon. Is that why you dropped yourself in the Doctor Who novels? Because it's like a book series of a thing that you know you enjoy anyway. God damn. I feel like I got out of that, but okay. How'd you just run? So here's the thing about this dragon. There's actually a pretty narrow range from what you can hit me. So if I wanted to, I could probably just stay back here and pelt it with arrows. I'm not going to do that, because that's boring. Ow. It slashes right through the shield, huh? I hate that. That's right. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Or at the very least, I assume you were enjoying them, otherwise you wouldn't continue reading them. I forgot to set the fucking elevator back up. That's okay. If you are, if you would enjoy a recommendation and are looking for specifically slime-centric media, Slime Rancher 2 was really, really good. We finished that like last month, the month before. That series continues to be very cute. They've been good. I haven't watched these doctors before. Which doctors are they? Is it like McGann and, like 8 and, what? 8 and 9? I remember there's one Doctor Who that specifically isn't on the TV shows at all. He was in the, like, can't roll through it either. I might not try to have this fight right now, actually. The one after fucking, question mark vest. The first short was the second Doctor. Bowl cut jelly baby Doctor. Doctor with a piccolo. Um, I guess I'll go into Blighttown and do that shit instead then. I still need to go down this way to do that. Jelly Baby Doctor is the 4th Doctor. I'm also realizing now that Sour Patch Kids are just Sour Jelly Babies. You're correct. Oh, right. Oh, this would probably be going better if I put on, like, my actual armor instead of still keeping the dingy robes on. That's a different conversation. As a matter of fact, though, let me... No. No. There's all these buttons on the front of the fucking Gully Kit controller that I just, like, don't... It's not just that I don't know what they do. It's that they don't do things that are useful to me in the way I interact with video games. Apparently a lot of the doctors had jelly babies. That's the connective tissue between them. There is a part of me that's trying to put together a joke that Doctor Who is funded by Big Candy, when I know very much that that is not true, because Doctor Who is a BBC production, and that's, you know, state licensed. Or I guess since the reboot, it's state licensed plus a shit ton of licensed toys and shit. Should be one more of those. Yep, there you are. A donk. A kick. A donk donk kick. Chock-a-boom clap clap. I'm gonna be going to sleep, but thanks for streaming. It was cool seeing you. It was good seeing you too. Please enjoy your sleep. I'm probably gonna just go down to the bonfire here and then quit and do this Blighttown shit tomorrow. Should I go do that incredibly dangerous side area while I'm here? While I'm here and while I'm like 20 levels up from where I was before? I might go ahead and do that. Ow, no. No bugs. you keep respawning, don't you? Sure do. I'll deal with that fucking later. Okay, then we can come over here to the incredibly dangerous zone. Although I think I've taken out enough of the... Oh. What? Okay. I didn't remember this being a place. I had forgotten that this place placed. So that's interesting. So wait, how the hell do I get into the incredibly dangerous zone? Is it over this way? Yeah, I just go right instead of left. Okay, yes, over here. I think I've taken out enough of those assholes with the blowguns to make this reasonable to deal with. But clearly not all of them. I'm glad that they're ones that don't respawn. Oh, I'm about to get killed by dogs. Oh, well. That's no damn good. Okay. Alright, so now there's only one more of those. I'm in fact not going to do that. Go back down to Blighttown and deal that whole shit. I'm just going to save here at Firelink Shrine and we'll do that soon. Okay. So that's going to be it for me for the evening. Thanks, Slogs, for coming in and hanging out. Thank you to anyone watching this as a VOD. I hope that you are having a good time in the time and space you occupy. I've been Remy of the Free Association. Again, we have our PayPal link in the description. It is paypal.me/aka-hayling, Hayling. If you saw this and liked it and have some money to spare and wish to give it to us, because we do not have a job currently. This is the only way we have to have any sort of income coming in at the moment. We're putting in applications, but we're new to the area. It's a whole thing. So, till tomorrow. I love you. I want you to stay alive. Take care of yourselves and look out for each other. I'll see you later.